It's almost hard to believe, but this Saturday will be marking the 9-year anniversary since the September 11th attacks on America.
The year after the attacks, the Gerald R. Ford Council of Boy Scouts started the Scout Salute, a day-long remembrance of that day.
And this year's event is Saturday. We're joined by Aaron Gatch of the Boy Scouts, Scott Lemon, who's with Davenport University. Aaron, this is your third time you've been on 8 West, and we're still not even to our 1-year anniversary.
I'm so happy you keep having me back. I don't know what I'm doing right.
So,
we have good things to talk about, and of course this Saturday is a really big event. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, our 9th annual, as you mentioned, September 11th Scout Salute, right at the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum. They're fantastic partners of the community, and they're allowing us to hold it right outside of their venue again. And it's really simple. Anybody in the community can come down and join our Boy Scouts in saluting the flag all day, and it's only for a couple minutes at a time, but it's in remembrance of September 11th, and it's a fantastic opportunity for the community to join together to do that, but also a chance for us to remember our local heroes who are putting on a uniform in one way or another, protecting us each and every day, and sometimes maybe they don't get the thanks they deserve publicly. This is a small way for the community to come out and do that. And of course we're talking about police officers, fire, EMS, military, veterans, and this is a neat way to kind of roll it into a day of celebration of them and remembering September 11th.
Yeah. So Scott, how is Davenport connected with this?
We had the tremendous honor this year through Aaron and the Boy Scouts of America to sponsor this event. It's our first year part of it, so you know, it's a treat for us to come out and be able to be a part of it and just to support the community and remember the day properly.
Yeah, it is wonderful. It's hard to believe almost it's been that long since that, but you know, we've got a lot going on right now in the international media, you know, with what's happening with military. What are you hoping this year? You know, because we were saying it's a somber day, but yet you're hoping that people don't see it entirely as such.
Exactly, and we do things specifically throughout the day to pick up on that. And we start with an 8:46 a.m. remembrance program, which is directed towards remembering September 11th. We actually have a Deputy U.S. Marshal who was serving downtown New York City on September 11th, 2001, and he's going to be sharing some comments. So I think that'll be a nice way to remember, and we'll do some things at 8:46 to remember. But then we move on, and during the lunch program that Davenport's sponsoring, we'll have a big pizza lunch, and you can come out and we'll celebrate police, fire, and EMS. And then in the evening at 6 p.m., we'll have a program especially to honor military and veterans. And the commander of the Michigan National Guard will be there. The 126 Army Band will be there, so it'll be a celebratory thing in conjunction with Celebration on the Grand, which is happening in Navawan Park as well that same day. So we're kind of partnering with them, and we'll be doing some things out there. And for the first time ever, we're adding to that a day-long letter-writing campaign to soldiers. So when you're down there, you can write a note to soldiers, and we're really asking the community to engage with that by sending us the name and address of a soldier they'd like to have one of these letters go to.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's wonderful. And you know, Scott, you guys are located in so many different communities with Davenport programming, and you have, of course, graduates serving all over the world in what you do. So this must be really a special opportunity for your university to get involved.
It's a great thing for Davenport University. Myself as a veteran, I get to work with some of our veteran student population at Davenport. We're a yellow ribbon school. We've got that growing veteran population here at Davenport, so we get a chance to support this and honor it. We need West Michigan's help. We need these folks to come down and write these letters to support our troops, and if not, give us these email address or the address for the soldiers that are overseas so that we can properly let them know that we haven't forgotten about them, or September 11th. You know, so for us and Aaron at Boy Scouts of America, it's just a great opportunity. It's great for everyone to come out and support it.
Yeah, Scott, Aaron, you see those faces of those Boy Scouts, and you have to remember, sometimes us being older, to put in perspective of this is the conflict that has shaped their lives, and the only one that they've lived through. It's important to make sure that, you know, everything kind of stays alive and the honoring is done at some of these boys that are very, very young.
Absolutely right, and that's exactly what we feel too. I mean, I think a year or two ago was the first time we saw some of these 5- and 6-year-old and Cub Scouts. They'll come out and they'll bring their sister, little sister, what have you, and it'll be a family event to come out. And it's the first time a couple years ago we start to see some of these kids who they didn't know what they were doing there. And so now we have this opportunity going forward, like you said, to continue and strengthen the remembrance of this event and also honor local heroes. But it's an educational experience. Not only is it a chance to remember, it's a chance for their parents and their adults to revisit this and actually teach something. And it's a fantastic thing to just kind of stand back and see that happening with their kids. You know, why are we saluting? What are we doing out here? And it's a good opportunity for us as a community to provide that, I think, to our kids.
Well, that's really great. And on a separate and aside note, my favorite time of the year with the Boy Scouts, we're going to be launching the popcorn sale coming up. And this year, speaking of nutrition, it's a new and improved kind of popcorn that your local Boy Scouts will be selling. Tell us a little bit about that.
Look for your Boy Scouts starting October 2nd. They're going to be out knocking on your doors and out in front of your local stores, and it is really a very important part of our program. It provides a third of our entire funding to our local units and our council here in West Michigan, so it is a very important fundraiser. But as you mentioned, they've totally reformulated everything this year. It's now canola oil-based microwave popcorn, so it's by far the healthiest microwave popcorn you can buy.
All right.
I love it, Aaron.
We're going to be
Thank you
taste
so much.
testing because I'm guessing the taste is the same.
It is even better. Same thing with the caramel corns and things you guys.
Well, you are so good
have
to
checked
us.
out.
And the trail mix.
Oh,
That's
love the
right.
Boy Scouts.
See, Scott, are you getting the vibe here? You
I
bring
am.
food
I
and
like
you
to
get
eat.
invited back.
I like
Might be
to
a
eat.
connection there.
That's my wife.
Come back and
I'll bring some food.
next
That's right.
time.
Well, we're sponsoring that free lunch too, so that's what we're all
Perfect.
about.
All
Free
right,
food.
pizza.
That's
There we
us.
go.
Come
Thank
down.
you very much. All right, we'll be right back.
That's